Hello beautiful angels, and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name is Zena, my team's here, creator's here. Any negative energy that is being sent towards the channel, to myself or to you the viewer, I transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. I send love out to those who are sending it, and I hope that they find joy, peace and happiness within their hearts. So on that being said, we'll get on with the reading. Don't know what we're reading on, just same as always, do whatever guides say and where I'm put to go. So, and also thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It's very much appreciated, and thank you. Okay, so we have the Tower, we have the Sun, and we have the Temperance Angel. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so we'll do these karmic sort of cards, past life cards, because there was some terrors that have fallen in the past. So we're going to see what those terrors were first, and then we'll get a read on the Sun, because you was clearly moved out of the situation. You had a lot of terrors in the past, so there was terrors brought to situations of the past, and you were moved into the Sun because you are the Temperance Angel. Basically, you're an Earth Angel, the angel, so let's see what we've got with this then. Okay, so over the Tower we have Explorer, Traveller, Wanderer. So in the past, this is over the Tower as well. So we have Traveller, Wanderer. So you wanted to be a traveller, you wanted to go and explore, you wanted to go and see the world, basically. And that was the past. This is something that has always been your dream, basically. We have over the Sun, we have phobias, anxieties, overcoming fears. And that's what you did. You overcome phobias and you overcome your anxieties, you overcome your fears, basically. You had a lot of, you brought a lot of terrors basically into your own life. This is what I'm getting. You removed an awful lot of people from out of your life. You're someone who you can, you've got an awful lot of friends, basically. You've got lots of friends, you know a lot of people from the area where you are, you meet people, you know people. You're willing to explore new friendships and things like that. But I do believe that you actually closed, there was friendships with personal, professional, love, all from your past, basically. It seems as though you brought terrors to them all yourself. You moved away. I believe that you're someone who can, it hasn't come yet, and we have got the Temperance Angel, so I do believe you are very gifted. I believe that you can see things, you see a lot of things that are happening or going to happen, or situations, you pick up very easily on people's emotions, feelings, thoughts and actions. Very much an empath, even though the card doesn't come. And you've always been able to pick up on what's going on with people and situations and that. And this is what I get from the Traveller, Wanderer. You're someone who you'll know when something's going to happen. So you kind of move yourself out of these situations. You know when people are going to start getting terrors in their lives. And I believe of late, the last how many years, the last 5 years, you've actually cleared so much energy away. You've removed an awful lot of energy out of your energy because it didn't feel right. I believe that you were expanding. You've gone through a lot of awakenings. I believe you had a really big awakening, like collectively had a very big awakening over the past 5 years basically, since 2020. We've all been going on a bigger, better elevation along with the planet Earth. And I believe that this is what you were doing. You were still carrying on with normal life, and you was going through major awakenings, and you had people come into your life, and they didn't, they didn't happen. They were there, and you knew that you weren't supposed to be with these people. Your team were continuously in your ear telling you to move out of these situations, like, move now, you've got to move now. And you had to move into the sun, into your prosperity, into your better life, into the life for you. You had anxieties and fears, and you did overcome them. But this was a part of your awakening, because when we do go through an awakening, it is like anxiety, it is like nerves, it is like fears as such of loss of it's everything. It's like everything just gets thrown at you, and like I've said before, it's like you're in an hole and you try to climb out of this hole. You can see the light and you're trying to climb out of this hole. You was going through major awakenings basically. So over the Temperance Angel, we have leadership, because you were born to be a leader. You're a Temperance Angel. You were born to lead. You were born to be a person of authority. You were born to help others, to shine basically, because we have the sun, even though it's not the star, but you were born to shine. You came here to this beautiful planet for a reason. Your spirits came here for a reason, to join and combine with everything on the planet and be one with it all. Over the tower, we have Archangel Raphael, justice, discipline and harmony. So he came in and he brought justice, he brought discipline, and he brought harmony to these towers, because you had a lot of towers basically in all aspects of your life. This is what I'm thinking. You had an awful lot of towers. And he brought, excuse me, he brought in the justice and the harmony, and, very art-central. He came in and he helped heal your art, basically, because of these towers. It was as if you were in disbelief about what was actually happening, when you went through your awakening and you started to see the people, places and things that had actually been doing you wrong. It hurt and it hurt bad, and it does when you see what people have done, and and it's like, because everything seems to get shown to you. We have the sun. We have the sun, longing for love, loneliness. So I believe that there was some major third-party relationship that played a big, massive part in your awakening. And I think this has happened collectively, basically, as there's been a lot of talk about twin flames. There's been a lot of talk about people doing wrong on others, etc., etc. And this was one of those times, basically. And this third-party relationship needed to happen to bring you out into your sun, for you to be the bright, shiny object you are. These people who you were messing around with, these people who were basically messing around with you, because that's what they were doing, they were trying to stop you from shining. They knew who you were. They knew you were beautiful. They knew you were shiny. They knew you were this Temperance Angel, and they was trying to stop you from becoming who you were. I do believe that they knew, because you told them you were an healer, and things that you can do. But they didn't believe you, basically. They didn't believe you. We have shaman and healing energies, and that's fallen on the downside. So this is an ability that was coming into you whilst you were in this relationship, or these, people messing about with these people, places and things that I'd know. All they were there for was to elevate you, basically. Now, they were trying to stop your shamanic healing. I believe that you were an healer, and I believe that your shamanic healing abilities after this ascension, this last ascension, was going to kick in. This was one of the gifts that Creator was giving you for basically doing the right thing. You know, these are the gifts. I believe that when you have gifts, you're not one of these people who say, oh, I want £1 million, or I want to win this, or I want that, or I want a new car. You're someone who says, can I have gifts, please? And that's what he bestows upon you every time. Creator gives you gifts, or he enhances on the gifts that you already have. So I think I'm talking to someone who's got a very high intuition, very healing, loving, caring, kind nature. You know, all of the good things in life, basically. We have resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action, and right thinking over the tower. So someone didn't realise there wasn't, you know, there was no intelligence with these people. They had no mental action. They wasn't thinking right. When they tried to bring in these towers, when they was bringing in these towers, they was like out of their mind, basically. They wasn't in their right mind to think that they could come across you and bring you down, basically. Because whatever they tried then, now, or will ever try, they will never ever succeed. They will keep on trying to do this, and every time they send something to you, it's being reflected basically back on them. Everything that they've sent from the very beginning of when they started to bring in these towers into your life, it's all been reflected back to them, and it will continue to be reflected back to them, because you are already in your North Node. I believe that you was already in your North Node when you met and you started this relationship with these people, places and things. You know, it weren't just a third party relationship. It was a lot of things that you had to bring towers to. So you was already in your North Node. You were already elevating. And it was like as though all these people, places and things was trying to stop you. You had clear thinking, basically. You knew that your purpose was to elevate, and you knew that your abilities was going to be higher and better. I believe that you was doing training at this time, and you was learning new gifts, and you was having new abilities come to you. But you were learning and doing things what you had to have put on paper, you know, for insurance purposes, for the 3D world, which, you know, shouldn't have to be done. The way people charge for things, for courses, to do anything, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous, because it's natural gifts and natural talents that a majority basically of the human race has, well, the beings inside of the humans have. And they're having to justify what they already have, these powers and these intuitions and everything, by having to get a piece of paper to prove it. So, and I just don't agree with things like that anyway. Over the sun, passions and interests, hobbies, sports and favourite pastimes. So yeah, you moved away from all of these towers, all of these things and these people trying to do that, and you know, you started enjoying life. You started to walk into the sun. You started to enjoy your family. I believe that you are a family man or family woman. You know, you do have children, and you do enjoy nature as well, and you enjoy spending time with them. You always have done. I just got American football come into my head. I'm seeing the lad with the football, but I'm not seeing it as, that reminds me of an English football, you know, very Englishy, countryside sort of thing. But I'm seeing American football, basically. So I think this is one of the you all enjoy as a family going to, you know, to see to the stadiums, I don't know what you call them, to go there and to enjoy your family time watching this. I believe that you actually, I've got a feeling that I'm believing that you're a feminine energy, you know, you're a mum, and you watch often your child playing football, basically. It's something that you do. They're in a team, and you're very supportive of them. I've got that they're very good also. So That was over the sun. Over the Temperance angel, we have wealth, abundance, and entitlement. So this is what these people, places, and things were after. They were after your wealth. They were after your abundance. They thought they were entitled to you. They thought they were entitled to your energy, basically. Over the tower, Archangel Metatron came in with ancient wisdom and understanding, and he has got a closed book. So he was writing it all down. The book's closed because he's seen everything. Everything that was being done, it's all been written down. It's already there. It's already been put in your Akashic records, basically, and it's there. It's known. You have got a lot of ancient Egypt with you as well. This is what I've just been told. You have, we've got the moon as well. So they were doing something under the moon, and this was written as well. What they were doing under the moon was also written. What they were doing some kind of a moon magic on you. Whether it was lying, cheating, deceiving, whatever, or it could have even been spell work, you know what I mean? But that was it. It was all put down. It was all written down in the Akashic records. It was all written down in the book of life, basically, what these people, places, and things have done, and how they've achieved things through their life, which was very deceitful. What I'm picking up: deceitful, dishonest, disloyal. You know, all of the D's. We've got the sun, and we have addictions, reactive behaviours, reclaiming your power. So, you know, anything that you was addicted to, it could have been anything simple, you know, anything at all. Could have just been eating too much cake, but who wants to give up cake? Cake's just the best. So anything like that, and you reclaimed your power, basically, and you had no addictions. You know, you've cleared all that. You walked into the sunset, and anything that was harbouring you or keeping you, that you could have easily slid into a lower vibration, you got rid of these. I do believe that when some of the circumstances of your past, as we've all done, you know, we dip our feet, our toe in, and we test the water, don't we, of different things, situations and everything. Not everything, but like, you know, we may smoke things, or we may drink too much, or so, you know what I mean, things like that. But because I don't think you are an addictive person. And I just got the person that you were with, they had an addictive personality. They had sex addictions as well as other kind of addictions. And they were trying to pull you into this addictive energy, basically. They were trying to get you like that. But you didn't remain trapped. You never was going to be trapped by this or these individuals. Over the Temperance angel, we have relationship repeat, shift, release, or enjoy. So no, there ain't going to be no relationship repeat. This was just a lesson. This relationship was just a test. It was just to test you, and to awaken you, basically, to help you, not just one relationship, but all of them, like people, places, and things. There ain't going to be no repeat of any of this, because basically you have now evolved. You are on a much higher level. You have moved and stepped up into another level of existence. You're well and truly in your North Node, basically. Anything that comes to you now is not going to be, you know, toxic or anything that it was previously in the past. I'm going to read the chakra cards now. Feel something a little bit different. Basically, anything that was attached to you, or any people, places, and things that were doing you harm, doing bad to you, doing anything that was low vibrational, they have all been moved out of your energy. Everything has been recorded in the book of knowledge, and there is going to be no repeats of anything that's happened in the past. You know, somebody might try it, but I think you're way too intuitive, and you can sense things when they're going to happen anyway. You know it. So So if anything does go to happen, you'll understand and you'll know. Everything's fell on the floor, but I'm not going to use these because we haven't even split the deck. Okay, everything fell on the floor, so I'm not going to use them because we haven't even split the deck yet. So basically, you're very powerful. You're standing in your power. You're in your North Node. You know exactly where you're going. You know what you want. And that's, you know, that's basically the long and short of it. We have gratitude. You are grateful. You're grateful to your team, to Creator, for helping assist you. And, you know, the angels, you're grateful for them helping move you out of these situations, basically. You're grateful for everything that they did for you. You've always been grateful. Over the Sun, we have confusion. So, you know, they were trying to confuse you from listening to your team. They were trying to... I'm just going to have a drink, excuse me. They were trying to confuse you from listening to your team, from listening to your intuition. I do believe they were putting... They were definitely doing work on your chakras. That's why I was guided to the chakra card, you know. And they were trying to stop you from listening to your team, but you has moved away from this. We have faceted on the side of your team, you know. They were trying to move you away from your team. Over the Tower, they had no wisdom at all. They did not understand. These people, places and things, they didn't know. They didn't realise who you were. They didn't. I bet they realise who you are now, though. Over the Sun, we have faith. You kept your faith. You've always been faithful to Creator, to Source, whoever you go to. You've always been faithful to your team. You've been faithful to everyone. You were faithful to all these places and things. And yet they still did what they did. They still gossiped behind your back. They still tried to push you out of situations. They still tried to say things like, you know, I believe you're an healer and you can see as well. So they used to say, oh, you can't do both. You can't heal and see. I'm like, really? There's a lot of things that have happened, you know. Even friends have betrayed you. Even people who you thought were sisters or brothers to you, they've even betrayed you, and you had to walk away from all these situations. People who're supposed to have been there for you and helping assist you like you assisted them, and like you were always going to be there for them. When you was having these issues, like I'm thinking you were having a bit of a mental issue, and this was to do with your ascension, but it didn't help that people were doing things to you as well. And you was being, you had a lot of confusion. You know, we got the confusion card. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of people, places and things. It was trying to put you in a confused state of mind. And once these towers fell and you was moved out of this situation, the confusion stopped. There was no confusion, you know, because you held your faith. You held your faith, and when the call came, you listened to Creator and you moved accordingly, basically. Over the Temperance angel, bittersweet. So there's you ain't even bothered about these people, places and things from your past. It's like they don't even exist in your field anymore. They're not there. You don't feel them. You don't think about them, you know. Basically, you've totally moved and you've released the Tower. You did. You released all these energies and you just let them go. And like I was talking about the confusion that they were sending you, you know, you're like, and look, you've released them all. He stood in a graveyard with his hands on his ears, and you know, you've got the light coming in from Creator, from your team, basically telling you, and you moved on, you walked away, you released into the Sun, and you expanded your mind, you expanded your body, you expanded your soul, and none of these people, places and things from your past can ever get near to you again. The only way they're going to get near to you is if they evolve. I do believe you've had a few people coming back in and trying to be around your energy, and they're coming back in just to find out information. You know, it's I've just got a gossiper. It's a little old gossiper that was in one of these people, places and things situations. I don't think it was a love situation. It was just a friend or friend of me, you know. And they've recently come back into your energy, and they've recently come back into your energy, and they've been trying to do things, you know, find things out about what you're doing, where you're going, who you're doing it with, etc. So they can go and gossip to all these other people, places and things that were initially telling tales about you, that you can't do this and you can't do that. But, you know, it didn't even faze you. But that's where I picked up that they've been trying to come back in so they can go and gossip and tell all these other people. These people was the ones. It's a group. It was a group that you worked with. It was a group that you was working with that was trying to bring you down, basically. And you walked away from them. Anyway, we've got the Temperance angel, and we have insecurity with the devil. They're insecure. They're insecure now. Because in the beginning, none of these people, places and things actually believed who you were. They didn't think you could heal. They didn't think you could see. They didn't think you had all the talents that you actually had. They used to gossip and talk about you behind your back and say, no, you can't do all of this and all of that. You're either one or the other. You're a Temperance angel. You're an angel. You're an earth angel. You can see, you can hear, you can feel. They're all insecure now. Their hearts are breaking, basically. Their hearts are breaking because they now regret everything that they did to you in the past. They're regretting it. They're regretting it big time, basically, because you're moving on. Like I said, you're expanding, you're elevating. They can see you're elevating. They can actually see you elevating, and it's tearing them up. It's tearing them up inside, basically, because you're enlightened. This is over the tower. I said you was moving it into you was enlightened, and you are enlightened, and you've always been enlightened about things. But this last awakening, was an enlightening period of your life. It actually showed you all the little sneaky, two-faced, lying, cheating people that were in your life, that were around you, that were just there to drain off your energy. And I'm not just on about a relationship, I'm on about people, I'm on about friends, I'm on about family, I'm on about work situations, I'm on about all and everything that you was ever connected to. You've actually seen, there might be the odd two or three that you can actually think, you know, they weren't so bad. But yeah, you're enlightened to it all. We have balance. You moved out of it. You're into the sun. You're balanced. You are enlightened. You are balanced. You are the Temperance angel. And there is no grief for you. You don't even think about these people, places and things. They're a part of your past memories. They're a part of the life that you once lived. And you know, I've just picked up the angel cards. I'm gonna put it back down. We have perseverance. So, you know, whichever way it comes, they will not persevere. They tried to, but there's no perseverance. They cannot no longer do anything towards you. That was left there from yesterday. So yeah, you're basically, you're ready, you're waiting for that call from Creator. Well, you've had the call, but you're waiting on the next mission, what collectively are all waiting on at the moment. There is basically a call to arms of all earth angels, light workers, light warriors. There's something big that is going to happen actually on this planet, and yourself and collectively the awakened ones, they are just there waiting now, so they can all join and combine in this new next step in evolution, in enlightenment, in the change of the world, basically. So yeah, I don't want to say too much about things like that, but yeah, we all know what's going on basically. So let's get on with the reading. Over the tower, we have stargazing and we've got the moon. So, you know, there was a lot of moon stuff, moon cheating, lying, deceitfulness from people, places and things, a lot of it. We have, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So yeah, everything was revealed over this tower. Everything was basically revealed about what was going on behind your back, basically. Over the sun, we have precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So, you know, just stay in the now, basically, in the sun. Stay mindful of your thoughts, feelings and actions, and not to dwell, or which I don't think you do, about anything of your past situation. Just, you know that time is very, very precious now, and you're being told to use that time wisely. Use that time wisely to expand your mind, your body and your soul, to take in as much knowledge and as much wisdom as you can to carry forward into your next plane of existence, collectively, into the next chapter of the collective's evolution on the planet, basically. So, you know, it's all a big, massive learning experience, isn't it? And that's what this planet's about, learning love, learning everything. Temperance, angel, manifestation. So, yeah. All these people, places and things, before I read the card, were basically trying to stop you because you are a magic manifester, basically. You don't even, you know, where people like, oh, you have to write it down and you have to do this and you don't do anything. Manifestation to you is just a part of your existence, basically. Just as your team are a part of your existence. Your team are there behind you, telling you continuously. Whenever you need something, your team bring it to you. You will never be without anything. You have never really been without anything if you think about it. You have always been truly blessed, and you have always been a manifestation guru, basically. And if you want it, it's there, but you're not that type of a person to just, you know, I love this car, I love this, I love that. You're not that kind of a person. So all these manifestations are coming in. The reason you have been seeing signs, you've been getting little signs and synchronicities to each thing that you've been wanting to manifest or thinking about manifesting, you know. And you've had little signs, but it's just your team saying to you, look, we're showing you, we are working on it, you are going to get these things, but we've got to make sure that all of the last chapter of your life, all of these people are still trying not to do things, because I don't know about you collectively, dreams, but it's been very warm lately in England. It's very humid, so we get hot and then we get cold and then we get hot and then we get cold, and it, you know, it's just the way the planet's evolving, basically. It's our bodies adjusting to the change in the energies and the circumstances of the planet. And saying that, I've also just got protect your dreams, because they're trying to get in your dreamscape. They're trying to influence you in your dreams. And Michael just said, don't worry, I'll borrow you my sword and you can use the sword. So you've got Archangel Michael there with you, protecting in your dreams. Your team are all there. These people think they're going to stop your manifestations, but they're not. So, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life now. It's telling you to write it down on paper, but you know, you can if you want, but I don't think you need to. It's automatically there, you know, as soon as you think it, your team know. So basically, you know, oh, that was another thing what I just got. Also, you know how I go on about salt and about protection and having your salt baths and putting it in like over each entrance and with sage or Palo Santo or whatever you use and your crystals and that. Now, if you wrap salt in some paper, write on the paper about sending anything back or blocking or stopping or anything like that, and put it in the fridge, it'll stop any spell work coming to you as well. So anything that anyone's trying, it just stops it. It's like a freeze thing. Just the way that they send it to you, you can stop it by doing exactly the same back, by just putting it in the fridge and freezing it. Just write a little note with it as well. And it's not dark magic because it's nothing to do with animals or hurting anything at all, you know. So that's just another thing you can do with salt. So they just told me to say that. Over the tower, there is no transformation for these people. They are going to stay exactly as they are. They will not evolve. Like they will, but not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime. You know, they've got a lot to do. They can't transform out of these bad energies. These are the bad energies they decided to be in. They messed around and found out with the Temperance Angel, basically, and you put a stop to all of these people, places and things, no matter what it was. Look in a book. So it's telling you to look things up, and I was saying that with the sun, to learn more things, to get as much knowledge as you possibly can at this time, to move forward into the next phase of evolution of your journey, of the collective journey. Over the Temperance Angel, we've got to go outside. It's saying not to go outside, and it came like this the other day. So, and that's over the Temperance Angel. So I do believe it's telling you not to go outside because of something that's happening in the atmosphere at the moment. And I do know that there's a lot of things going around, like in different countries with, like I say, we're getting warm and cold and that, and apparently we've got bad weather coming as well. But it's been all around the world, basically, bad weather, storms, things like that. So it's basically saying to just be careful and wary about going outside. We'll do the Angels of Atlantis, and then we're going to close the reading. So it's basically about everyone that was doing everything against you, and you're just moving on. Over the tower, we have evolution. Like I was saying, it's evolution. And that's like all the suns, isn't it? All the suns, all, you know, everything evolving. It's the evolutionary journey, and all these towers had to happen for you to evolve, basically. We have Jophiel with liberation. You were liberated. The sun, you were liberated from all of these situations. Temperance Angel, you have the wisdom and the knowledge because you are a Temperance Angel, you know, basically. We have Zachiel with compassion. You have compassion. You always had compassion. Over the tower. We have Raphael over the sun with no communication. So all communication from any people, places and things of your past has been blocked. They cannot get in. They cannot come to you no more because they are on a much lower level than you, basically. Over the Temperance Angel, we have I Am Presence, which you are. You've actually evolved. You are I Am Presence. You are connected with Creator Source Energy. You know that He is that they are a part of you and you are a part of them, basically. Over the Tower, you have gratitude. You always remain grateful in all situations. Over the Sun, we have Michael with enchantment. Beautiful. Over the Temperance Angel with Gabriel with balance. They have no balance. There is no balance at all for anyone else, basically, now, because of what they were doing to you. Over the Tower, we have Samuel with serenity. They have no peace. Over the Sun, we add Metatron. They have no miracles also. And over Sandalphon, planetary cycles with Temperance, there will be no cycles for these people, places and things now for doing what they did in your energy. So I am going to close this reading. I have no idea what I'm going to call it or anything. I just think it's about evolution, basically. I don't know. Over the Tower, we have the Lovers. So there was a major love situation that caused this Tower, but I do believe that you have a love coming in if you wish to do that. We have over the Sun, the Hanged Man, and he's coming reverse. So basically everything that they were trying to do and everything that you're getting, they're not getting, basically. And over the Temperance Angel, we have the Wheel. So there is major, and also, yeah, over the Temperance Angel, you had the Temperance Angel, leadership, shaman, abundance, and entitlement. You have no repeat in those relationships. You listen to your team. There's no memories at all about these. You're not insecure. You are not in grief. Your manifestations are coming in, basically. Wisdom. I am presence. Over the Wheel of Fortune, basically. So the Temperance Angel, you have everything coming in for you at this time. Because you have evolved. You are a new you. You are a new you every second, and you evolve every second of every minute of every day. And even though time has no consequence, but you do. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, we wish you unconditional love, light, and healing energy. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.